not really good anymore. It's just syrup at this point. I was in Moab. Utah. Not on this trail. It's just a random sticker that I have. But I was in Moab a few weeks ago, and man, was that beautiful. That felt like a different world. And I've been out west before a few times, but each time it seems to just amaze me more and more. And Arches National Park is insanely beautiful. Delicate arch. I mean, it was really mind-blowing. I just did not expect the arch to be as large as it was, and the fact that it just eroded over time as this very large, beautiful arch standing on top of like a flat mountain, just standing alone on its own. And the beauty was just like, I was like, I think God lives here. Like, I think God, I believe that. I believe that to be true. I think God lives in Moab, Utah. That's the main summary of my trip. That's the realization that I came to. So just wanted to share that. Everyone should check out Arches National Park if you ever make it out there. Yeah, so it's a really nice day, and it's full spring in Kentucky, and I'm at the park just sitting in my car. I got a little car tripod so I could, because I feel like my car is a safe space and it's nice to be out. I'd like to be out in nature, but I don't know. I'm working my way up to doing that while filming myself. Yeah, I'm just here, and I really just feel like being in my own energy today. I'm not in the mood to like consume other people's energies today, and sometimes it just, I don't know, sometimes it just happens that way. I think that's probably normal. But yeah, I mean, even like I'm trying to find a chill, like private parking area so I can just sit with myself, but somebody always pulls up in the car next to me, and it's like, where can I be alone? Like, how can I get out of this space? Anyways, I'm actually enjoying being here, like on planet Earth, very much indeed. But I don't know, I came across Alan Watts' "Don't worry, it's all a show," or I'm sorry, "Don't be scared, it's all a show" quote, I think on Pinterest. I've been using Pinterest a lot as inspiration, just scrolling through and just reading, writing, looking at art, just feeling inspired. It really is dependent on my mood, what I'm sharing. But yeah, "Don't be scared, it's all a show" just really stood out to me. And I mean, that's where I'm at. Like, that's where I'm at with life. Not like in a, well, I don't know. It might be a little cynical, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I do kind of feel like they're taking control. Like, we're not in control. We are in control of our mindset to whatever extent in how we choose to live each and every day, but and our thought process too, our belief system, our value system, our philosophy about life. Like, I truly believe that we all have the ability to make amends to our life philosophy in order to benefit us. So if we identify with, I don't know, I don't feel like giving examples right now, but the point is that I believe that we all have the ability and the right to, I think that's something that I always want to remind people of, especially at work, especially if we grow up within a family or a community or a system of some sort that, you know, kind of feeds you your belief system, that you have the right to change that if that doesn't make you feel good about yourself, or if it's not supporting your emotional growth, then might not be the best fit for you. So I always think it's important to remind people of that, because I think people feel like there is no other choice, right? Like, what belief system I am fed is what I have to believe. And if I stray away from that, then, you know, bad things are gonna happen. So anyways, I'm not sure how I got on that tangent, but so don't worry, or don't be scared, it's all a show. I think what that means to me is, like, everybody's performing. I think we're all performing. We're performing as a society. We all have these jobs and things to fulfill in our lives, like get married and have a family and have a good job and, you know, the American dream. And I just think there is a lot more to life than that, and I don't know if more people are seeking that than not, but I kind of fear that more people probably aren't seeking. I don't know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. I'm not sure how many people realistically are out there confronting themselves and looking within and discovering themselves, learning about themselves, and, you know, finding, I don't know if answers are the right word, but finding answers to the big existential questions that we ask ourselves, and the big existential topics such as isolation, the idea that we will only ever know ourselves and only live with our conscious for the rest of our lives, and we will never know the inner consciousness of another person. I just read a research article about this. I feel like I'm kind of quoting it like word for word, but I don't know, hopefully not. Quotes, in quotes. Meaninglessness, right? The idea that we're left with creating a sense of meaning and purpose within our life, and this idea that life holds no inherent meaning, so we have to create that within ourselves, which I think is a lot of responsibility for a lot of people. It feels like a really big responsibility, which makes sense. So I understand like why we get existential and why we get depressed. However, I don't know. I'd be curious to think about how we can improve on that collectively. Identity, isolation, meaninglessness, and then death anxiety, or death awareness, which is something that I have most certainly put to practice within the past year. I'm very aware of my own death and all the death that can occur around me. So I meditate on death in order to cope with it. So yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, that's what's been on my mind. I also don't like how long it takes me to create another video. And I'm not sure why I say that. I don't like it because I think that's just what's working for me right now because I am busy. I would like to stay more connected. So I don't know, but I also don't want to force it either. Like, I think there's going to be some seasons where I want to talk all the time, and then seasons where I'm just busy, and other things are just taking up my, again, mental and creative space. I don't know. I just feel, I feel kind of like awkward now because I've shared like 10 videos maybe, and it's been a few months, so I'm like, now what? I don't think there is no now what. It's just, it is. Just keep doing it. There's no, I don't know what I'm trying to figure out, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just want to stay more connected. So, because I really enjoy, I don't know, it just feels like my own thing. So, I'll be mindful of that, but I think I'm also just worried too, people will lose interest. I'm not sharing anything consistently, but again, I can't, it's not productive. That's not the reason that I'm doing this. So I don't know, it's just something that, when I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a YouTube, and people listen to what I have to say. Kind of freaks me out. But it also doesn't, so I don't know. On that note, I'm gonna go pick up some dinner and make some food and enjoy this beautiful, warm spring day, and check back in soon. So, farewell.
Good.
At Arches National Park.